Hey Virgos, welcome back to my channel. Guys, if you're new here, welcome. And if you are returning, thanks so much for supporting the channel. So I'm going to go ahead and do a general message, and I'm doing a pick a pile today, okay? So we haven't done one of those for a long time. And I'm doing a pick a pile, and I'm asking, what is it that you need to know so that you can move forward? Okay, so I don't know what's going to come out. Now, it is 3 piles. I usually say pick a pile from now and see what that message is for you from that pile. Now, obviously, you can listen to all 3 piles, okay? But let us start with pile 1. I'm just going to say about 1 minute. What do we have? Okay, it's not even 1 minute. What do we have for pile 1? What does pile 1 need to know? Now, Virgos, this is a general message. Just take what resonates for you. Leave the rest. Anybody interested in a personal reading, my information is always down below. Thanks to those who do reach out for those. And thanks to those who donate and those of you who do subscribe. It's very much appreciated. So I do hope that everybody is doing well, okay? Happy Friday, happy Halloween to those of you who celebrate it, okay? If you don't celebrate it, just leave it. For the private readings, there is a new option, okay, where you can ask one question. For those of you that can't afford the full private readings, I would take advantage of that. And that is done via WhatsApp. You should get your answer back within a 3-hour turnaround. But let's jump into this reading. What do we have? For pile 1, what do they need to know so that they can move forward, Spirit? What do we have for pile 1? All right, pile 1, you have innocence. And it says, take time to play. It says, nurture your inner child. It says, live with a childlike sense of wonder. Okay. Do you know the song I just heard as well? So I don't know, pile 1, if this has anything to do with like maybe your sex life, okay? Because I'm hearing the song, I'm bringing sexy back. But let's see what innocence says. So innocence is on page 48 or 84, could be significant, boils down to a 12, okay, and that boils down to a 3. So the 3 of Wands would talk about you moving forward, seeing the bigger picture. It's an energy of expansion and progression, okay. It could even be about traveling or something like that here. But it says, your inner child is the innocent aspect of yourself and still believes in magic and miracles without question. This inner child can be your greatest ally in creating your dreams, but only when he or she feels loved, safe, and given permission to play. When your inner child is hurt, scared, or neglected, he or she can create sabotage or procrastination or hold back from achieving greater things in your life. This gentle unicorn mother and her sweet baby encourage you to pay attention to the child within you. It says, and give him or her plenty of love, healing, and nurturing. Let them know it is safe to play. Put them in charge of engaging with the fun and magic in your life. Now, this could also be what I'm picking up here, pile 1. I don't know if there is something here about maybe a relationship that you have with a child or maybe even a parent, right? And obviously the child can be a grown child, or it says if you suffered childhood abuse, bullying, or any other trauma, this card may be a message to seek out deep healing for those wounds so you can move on with your life. It may also be a call to live in a more innocent. It says by seeing the good in people and believing in life, in a magical life. It says, call on the baby unicorns to help you honor and love your inner child, to reclaim your innocence, and to spend more time living in wonder. It says miracles will happen when you do. So let's get you some more cards, pile 1. What else do we have for pile 1? What do we have for Power One? What do they need to know so that they can move forward? It says wild and wonderful. It says why focus on limitations and realism? It says breakthroughs and miracles require no linear explanation or method. It says unexplainable and illogical magic happens every day. So Power One, I feel like I'm really picking up like an energy of like your mindset, okay? Yeah, time to act. It says you don't have to know everything in advance. It says take the first step and watch it unfold. It says you can deal with whatever your path reveals. It says you are ready. So is there something that you need to face, something that you need to kind of forgive, maybe release? Especially, yeah, let it be. Especially if this is like something from your childhood or, like I said, your past. Especially if it's like something that you know that you cannot change. There's also something about releasing blame. All right, show me more. For Power One. What does Power One need to know, Spirit? Okay, so flying out the deck, you have the Mystic's Table. It says tools, preparation, and readiness. And this kind of makes me almost think about like the Magician, where Spirit may be saying to you, hey, you have all the tools that you need, right? You gained enough experience and wisdom in a certain situation. Now it's time for you to prepare yourself. I almost want to say to be happy. But let's get some tarot cards. Maybe, you know, focusing on where your passion is with the Sacred Flame and the Rising Phoenix. Time for someone to rise out of the ashes here. Give me some cards for Power One. What do they need to know? Look at that. Didn't I just say it reminded me of the Magician, that table? And it's paired with the Chariot. I know you're lying. You have all the tools that you need to move forward, Power One. Give me 6 cards. Thank you, Spirit. So you have the 7 of Wands and it came out with the 6 of Cups. Now the 7 of Wands is an energy of making a stand. And the 6 of Cups does talk about the past. Again, it's that innocence energy, childlike energy here. It's also soulmate energy here. Yeah, I don't know if someone's having a difficult time with a child. This could even be, it's kind of giving me, may even be physical. But 7 of Wands is don't back down here. Okay, you had a card that flipped out. Someone could have something to do with a family situation. Or maybe someone's always just kind of felt like, you know that feeling when you're growing up and you just kind of feel different from other people. Don't they kind of like call that like maybe feeling like the black sheep or... But let's see, because Hangman came out, landed straight on that 6 of Cups, which is making me feel like someone is stuck. Procrastination. This talks about having a new perspective. This talks about letting things go. This talks about that energy where we just saw the Rising Phoenix and awakening here. This is meant to be like the aha moment. Clarify these cards. What's the 7 of Wands for Power One? The World. This is the end of a chapter. But the World also talks about news cycles. Give me one more on the World. What is it about? The 3 of Cups. I don't know if Power One, if you kind of feel like you're someone that feels like lonely. You could talk to a lot of people online. Maybe you feel kind of like safer that way. Could be something about a friend group as well. What's this 6 of Cups energy? The 6 of Cups. Oh, damn. 10 of Swords. With the Hierophant. So this could have something to do with maybe a marriage. Doesn't have to be, okay? But the Ten of Swords is like, this is like a dead end. This is the ultimate betrayal for me. This can talk about, you know, somebody stabbing somebody in the back. But it would say to me that someone in pile one, you've been through lots of different situations where it's almost like, I don't know if you're on the verge of like feeling like giving up. Not necessarily giving up, like taking your life, giving up. But just giving up is like that energy of, well, what is the point of trying? If everything's going to fail, if everything's not going to go my way, what is the point? But again, Ten of Swords, Six of Cups, definitely could be some sort of betrayal. Oh, I just got a vision now. This definitely ain't going to be for everyone, but someone here could have got betrayed or hurt or by someone that almost wears some sort of a coven, or they are looked up to by other people, but something not right here. What's this Hanged Man energy? Coming out sideways, yeah, because there is a blockage. So we have the Knight of Coins, and we also have the Two of Coins. Now this makes the Three of Coins energy, and the Three of Coins can talk about teamwork and collaboration and things like that. But there is definitely a delay here, and I feel like the delay for someone in pile one is trust. You don't know if people are being honest with you. What's the Knight of Coins, Two of Coins? What's the Knight of Coins, Two of Coins? You have it almost tried to come out sideways. You have the Star card, Aquarius energy. And then you also have the Knight of Cups and the Death. Yeah, it's like somebody's hung up on some sort of relationship or something like that has come to an end. Again, someone could have been juggling someone, just not being honest, right? It's like half-truths. So what's the advice for pile one? I am going to use another deck. Should I use this deck? Give me a second. Okay, so I just wanted to figure out what to use to give you advice going forward, okay? So first give me 3 cards from this deck in the terms. Give me 3 cards for going forward. Oh, did something happen with someone that maybe you thought was a twin flame? I don't know why that just fell out. But give me the energy going forward, and then we'll get the advice. I think that's what I was trying to say. Ooh, you got the comfort zone, South Node, and clinging. You got spy, watching, and inspecting. And then coming out sideways is third party, external energy. So I don't know if someone's still spying on something that may be triggering them or keeping them stuck here. But the advice could be to let that go. Right? Someone's still stuck on something here, pile one. So let's get your cards for going forward. Let's get Archangel Michael first. What do you have to say to pile one, Archangel Michael? What they need to know to move forward. Okay, there may be something here about opening up to your spiritual gifts, but give me 1 card. What does pile one need to know? What you need to know, pile one, is that the door is open. The new chapter is waiting. It's a number 1. And it says all is in perfect timing. It says this is it. It's time to take action now. It says I will be here. It says to help you every step of the way. And I think we also saw a different card that said something about taking action. Okay. 1 more card for pile one. One more card for pile one. What are we getting stuck on? Goals. Clear message, Spirit. There's too many cards. But I do see the thorns, okay? With unity. And then we have the plane. So I feel like once somebody gets through whatever this is, right? Because when you think about it, it's not necessarily easy just trying to walk through those thorns, right? You're going to get a few scratches and a bruises, you know, and bumps and things like that. But it does say, weathering the challenges ahead will bring in a new and positive future. So somebody's got to get through this, but I just want one card. Thank you. There we go. The world. New cycle. So it says, and you already have the world out here, but you can't give up fighting with the 7 of Wands. So the world card is a number 36, or 63 boils down to a 9, and that would give me the wounded warrior. Okay, we all know that the wounded warrior is someone who is wounded, but he is someone who has resilience, someone who will find that inner strength to keep going forward, to pick themselves back up. It says, be open to new possibilities in all areas of your life. Okay, so let us move on to pile 2. To remember to timestamp, please. Pile 2, what does that say? 1650. What do we have for pile 2, Spirit? Energy for pile 2. Okay, so we are getting stuck on delight with popularity and possibility. What does pile 2 need to know so that they can move forward? Okay. So it is landing on the world. So pile 2, you could do something online, okay? Or maybe do something that, you know, is worldwide. But you have awareness. And it says, live in the moment. It says, be conscious of your thoughts. And it says, look for signs and guidance. So is this like about paying attention to the signs? Synchronicities? All right, so you had 2. Oh, pile 2. You got soul awakening in the reverse. Pile 2, I'm not even going to lie. I feel like this landed on wild and wonderful. And I feel like the first thing I saw was maybe like, I don't know if you party a lot or you just have a lot of people around you. And maybe you don't spend a lot of time in quiet time. But soul awakening in the reverse, it says you are quite irresistible when your mind and heart pulse in the same rhythm. It says, why spend your days fighting yourself? It says, you have better things to do. Maybe you just need some sort of balance here. Maybe balance is needed, pile 2. Coming out sideways, it says whatever you wish. But there's a blockage here. It says when you lessen the importance of problems and suffering, it says life will swing back into balance. It says stop the struggle and feel peace. The world responds to you. Maybe you're taking on too much in terms of other people. Be careful who is like affecting your energy, okay? It's giving this energy of you can't save everyone. What am I looking for? Give me a card for pile 2. The Stargazer. So it says dreams, aspirations, and looking beyond. Something about your third eye, your intuition. But it looks like you may not be paying attention. And for whatever reason, like I said, it could be you're just, on this fast lane right now. Maybe your friends always, there's always someone inviting you out here, or you always got to go there, or someone's always got an issue and they're always coming to you. It's like, I feel like you need to find time for yourself. Show me more for Power 2. What is that? What they need to know in terms of going forward. 6 cards, Spirit. Soul Awakening in the reverse. You have the Ace of Wands. You have the Hermit. You've got the 9 of Coins in the reverse, and the Judgment in the reverse, and the Winter Solist in the reverse. And they all landed on Soul Awakening in the reverse. So the 9 of Coins in the reverse, it can talk about you may be working too hard, but again, you could be distributing your energy to too many people. It says working too hard for free, undervaluing yourself. There could be something here about your self-worth, or that energy where you kind of need to put boundaries up and almost like teach people how to treat you. I know Virgos like to help, but there's a line. The Winter Solist in the reverse is going to sit with that Ace of Wands, which is your new beginning, which is that motivation, that movement going forward. But it talks about maybe you needing to tie up some sort of loose ends. Judgment in the reverse with the Hermit. Eesh. This is an indecisive energy. This is almost like not being able to make a decision or choice in something. I don't know if you kind of feel like you're not good enough. I don't know if you're overcompensating, Power 2. But the Judgment in the reverse talks about you needing to learn karmic lessons, which means putting up boundaries, closing out cycles, releasing things, people. It's not serving you. They're just here and they're just taking. What are they giving back? What's the 9 of Coins in the reverse? Almost jumped out. The 7 of Cups. And again, that would have been unclear. Illusions, confusions, wishful thinking. 9 of Coins in the reverse. Coming out sideways. Landing on comfort zone. South node over here in Power 1. It's a star. Someone here needs healing. Or they need to have faith in something moving forward. Speaking up, speaking their mind. Page of Coins is a new beginning. Queen of Coins. Okay. Give me 3 cards for Power 3. You have stability, harmony, and flow. Show me the energy going forward. You have deception, spy, and inspecting. So for someone in Power 2 as well, you may be kind of like that 2 of Swords energy where you kind of maybe just either ignoring your intuition, or you just don't want to deal with something, or you don't want to see it, or you don't want to believe something. But deception and temptation, your ancestors are trying to help you. Ancestors and spirit guides. What's the deception? Ooh, I don't know if this has to do with a love situation with the Ace of Cups. I don't know if it has something to do with someone that you love, or you are deceiving yourself by not knowing your worth here. So let's get your advice. Advice for pile 2. Oh, look at that. We've got a number 1 in pile 1. We've got a number 2 in pile 2. It says, angels of healing are here and with you. It says a time of healing is about to bless your life. It says, accept Archangel Raphael's emerald green light while I enhance your strength. Show me more. And then you also have the Phoenix. So we did see that for pile 1 as well, right? But we have the Phoenix. It says, be prepared to be renewed after a period of crisis. So there's that energy and strength coming in here. So pile 2, that was your message, guys. Let us move on to pile 3. Yeah, pile 3. Let's say 27. What do we have for pile 3? What do they need to know so that they can move forward? Now, I always choose pile 3. A little bit scared what's going to come out. What does pile 3 need to know so that they can move forward, Spirit? You have support. It says ask for help. It says get more rest. And it says nurture yourself. Okay. Show me more. Why is support here? So it's definitely giving pile 3 that you need to make more time for yourself. But it also has an energy here with support and ask for help, where maybe someone here needs advice, okay? It's almost that energy of don't be afraid to ask for it. Could be just what you need to hear. All right, what almost jumped out? Life is a gift. Life is unfolding for you, so seize the day and make the most of every chance to be true to yourself. It says, and live life to the fullest. It's time to cut out all the noise. Oh, wow. Give me a card. I was going to say there ain't no noise around me. You have raised the bar. Okay. So it says, when you set higher standards for the people and situations in your life, it says you create space for new levels of joy and abundance. It says rise above old patterns. And she has a lot of butterflies around her here, right? And it's almost like the sun is very so gently like shining on her. So pile 3. Maybe for some of you, there is some sort of old kind of patterns that maybe you are holding on to. It could be a mindset. It could be something else that you need to release. It could be a person. Show me more. Give me another card for pile 3. What is raise the bar and support? This could even be like an energy of going into some sort of collaboration. If it's to do with work and business. Maybe, as you know what I'm seeing as well, it's like maybe someone here already has like a business or something, but maybe you need like maybe this could even resonate for me, like maybe you need a website, or like if you sell certain things, or you know, if you have a business and it's doing really well and you've got all this finance coming in, maybe you need a, what do you call it, a financial advisor. Support could be anything, right? Maybe you need to reach out to your ancestors and angels more and ask them for signs and synchronicities and clues. But show me more for pile 3. So you have the candle's flame, and it says hope, it says illumination, and it says guidance. Okay, pile 3. Spirit, give me 6 cards. What do we have for pile 3? We have a King of Pentacles. We have a Wheel of Fortune. That kind of landed on that third party and external, but let's see. So something here, it looks like it's fate and destiny, okay? You got the 6 of Coins. There may be something here that you do or need to do. Maybe the support energy is for you to give back. With the 6 of Coins coming out here. This is prosperity and this is abundance here. Some of you may need to work on your finances, but let's see. What's this King of Pentacles? Leo energy, the Strength card, that's also Virgo energy. So the Strength card with the King of Pentacles, something here is about having courage or being courageous. There's also something here about staying very focused. Yeah, someone could own their own business. Emperor at the bottom of the deck. What's the Wheel of Fortune? The 4 of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. So someone here could be thinking about something here. Now, the Page of Pentacles can talk about maybe studying something new or learning a new skill here. But it does talk about news and information. So again, if someone here has been thinking about asking someone for their advice or something like that, maybe that's what you need to do to move forward. Give me a clear message. What's the Wheel of Fortune? There's a turning point here. Landing on the world. Oh, the Ace of Cups. So, I don't know. This could be about love. Doesn't have to be, right? The Ace of Cups just talks about you having compassion for what you do. I also feel like because that Ace of Cups kind of landed on spy, watching and inspecting. So unless pile 3, you have someone that very much admires you. There's someone that is coming in towards you or someone's watching you that plays a significant role in your life. This is about maybe just you being loved by the community. Whoever it is that you're giving back to. People loving what you do. Hermit at the bottom of the deck with the 6 of Cups. What's this 6 of Pentacles? What does pile 3 need to know moving forward? The 6 of Swords with the Knight of Swords. There's something here about seizing opportunities here. About being very ambitious. Thinking on your feet as well. But I feel like also, right, because the 6 of Swords with the Knight of Swords makes the 7 of Swords energy. I feel like you need to be very alert as well, pile 3, right? Because everyone may not be happy for you. But this does talk about being driven to succeed. This is also seeking the truth. So again, needing some sort of advice to be able to move forward. So we got 66 here, or 99. Give me one on that Ace of Cups real quick. Yeah, Spirit just said, now you're just reaching. I mean, I just wanted to know, and they kind of showed me 8 of Wands, 4 of Wands with the King of Cups. There's something here about love, relationships, or following your heart's desire. 3 of Pentacles, teamwork, collaboration. Page of Cups, judgment. 6 of Wands with the Ace of Swords. Oh, I'm just hearing a song. Is that a church song? Oh boy. I'm just hearing the bit where they say reach out and touch somebody's hand. I think that's how it goes. So, show me more. What's the energy going forward for pile 3? Landing on spy, watching and inspecting. Who's spying on you, power 3? Closed off, guarded and resistant. Okay. Coming out sideways can talk about a blockage. Third eye and clarity. I don't know if someone's third eye is blocked or someone here. Oh, okay. Do I want to say that? It could be power 3. I don't know if there's someone here. Anyway, something about someone's third eye, intuition. Let me keep going. What is power 3? Yeah, look at that. North Node, cosmic and purpose. I feel like someone to talk to a psychic. I ain't even gonna lie. What's that third eye and clarity? Or someone, like I said, they're not listening or paying attention to what it is that they need to do, release, let go of, so that they can step into this North Node. Messages and dreams. Someone could have had a specific dream or something like that. But what? Give me some more. Closed off. Why is it here? Transcendence and unity. An epiphany and breakthrough at the bottom of the deck. Someone could be reflecting something back to someone here. So what's third eye and clarity? Ego, vanity and pride. And masculine. Something to do with a masculine and apology and forgiveness. Okay, moving on. So, give me a card on Kenji Michael for power 3. What do they need to know so that they can move forward? Oh, it flipped in the reverse. Somebody's settling for less. In the upright, it would be a number 10, which talks about completions. You see how she's opening that chest and all these butterflies are coming out and that light and she's all happy and you see the kind of sun rays behind her. But it says don't settle for less. It says you are a child of the divine and you deserve to have your dreams come true. It says don't give up. But it's in the reverse. If someone doesn't recognize who they are, or they do and they're just like, you know what? I don't know what their excuses are. Could have something to do with another person. It's almost like somebody giving up. Or somebody not believing in the impossible, but whatever. Power 3. I can't even really say that power 3 resonated, to be honest. So it must be for someone else. Unless this is an energy where I said I always pick power 3. Unless this is someone, like I said, I don't know if somebody wants to speak to, like someone who has intuition. Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Cups. You have celebrations, but it's a number 5. So it kind of feels like the celebrations only come with the change. So it says, you are ready to bring new and exciting things into your life. And isn't it interesting here, right? It's like it would be a whole new world for someone. Because in this one, the chest, right? The light and everything like that. The butterflies coming out. She looks surprised. Oh my God. Kind of a thing. And then you have it here as well with the present. It's kind of cracked open and you see that there's this bright light that is about to shoot out of that present. But what do I know? So that is what I have for the pick a pile. I do hope that something has resonated with you guys. I just thought I'd do something a little bit different and see, you know, how it helps you, what you get from it. I mean, if you want to give feedback, that would be good. You know, yeah, I like these pick a piles. Do it again. Include it in the weekly schedule, whatever. Or, you know, yeah, it's all right. We can just have it once a month, you know. Your opinions are valuable as well, you know, guys. I sit up here for you guys. Remember that. So, if this is where we part, stay safe. Love and light.